Welcome to Solo Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called First Laugh, Welcome Baby. This book is written by Roseanne Tahe, who is Diné from the Navajo Nation, and Nancy Bow Flood, who lived on the Navajo Nation. This book is also illustrated by Jonathan Nelson, who is also Diné. I look forward to reading this book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time. First Laugh, Welcome Baby. Baby, we wait, watching, tickling, smiling. When will we hear your very first laugh? Hmm? Baby, you nap in your crib. Grandmother, your namasane, tucks you under a Pendleton blanket in your skyscraper home in the big, busy city. All week long, Papa, your najee, works welding buildings of steel while Mama is teaching children at school. Oh, look at this mobile. It has little sheep on it. Soon you wiggle and squirm, eyes open, awake. You start to smile. But then, such a frown. You are hungry. Smells from the kitchen tickle your nose. Big sister, your nade, sprinkles salt, cedar ash into bubbling blue cornmeal mush. Eat, little baby. Fill up your tummy. Then will you laugh? I wonder if he'll laugh yet. Navajo baby, Diné away. You often visit your grandparents on the Navajo Nation. From your cradle board in the shade of a pinon, you watch while your mama, weaves bluebirds and thrushes into her tree of life rug. Ribbons of buckskin hold you snug so your legs grow strong and your back straight. Caw! Look, little baby, how Raven teases, swoops low, then soars high. Your mouth opens wide, it stretches. A smile? Oh no, it's a sleepy pink yawn. He's just getting a little tired. You ride on a horse across the red mesa, snuggle up front in grandmother's arms. She shows you her sheep while tickling your chin. You grin. Uh-oh. Dogs bark. Coyotes yip and yowl. Little fingers curl around grandmother's hand. Your lips turn down. What a scowl. Not ready to laugh yet. Grandmother kisses your cheeks in tears. She points to the windmill, bringing up water for cows and their calves. You reach toward the silver blades spinning. Whoosh! Grandfather, your che splashes water sparkling with sunshine. You squeal, legs kicking. Laugh, little one, but not even a smile. Oh, baby, we wait. We wonder, when will you laugh? Everyone's patiently waiting. Tonight, after napping, you wake, stretch, and look. Not tired, not hungry, not scared. Big brother, your nanai, makes silly faces. Sister plays her Navajo flute. Papa tickles your tummy and toes. Mama sings with the sunset. Then eyes open wide. Tiny lips quiver and turn into a smile. You look all around. Grandfather holds you up high. Grandmother whispers a corn pollen prayer. Oh, baby, your arms wave. Your smile grows big. Still bigger. Like babies everywhere, long ago and today, you laugh. Grandparents nod. Sister giggles. Brother jumps. Mama and Papa clap. Everyone cheers. Yay, he laughed. Oh, baby, yes. We welcome you, Navajo baby, into your family, into our clans. Now, everybody is having a feast because they are celebrating his laugh. The first laugh celebration is a Navajo or Diné tradition that is a child's first formal welcome into a family and clans. The celebration expresses the parents' hope that their child will always be friendly, kind, and caring. Laughter is celebrated as an important, healthy, and healing aspect of the human spirit. Everyone in the family tries to be the first to make a new baby laugh. The person who succeeds begins a special relationship with the child and has the honor of hosting the first laugh ceremony. During the ceremony, the baby holds, with some help of course, a woven Navajo basket filled with special salt crystals. Guests are given a pinch of salt to renew their good character. Giving away precious salt is a child's first act of sharing. As the baby grows, the family wishes that the child will have a happy life. Many smiles, quick generosity, and a kind heart, and will gladly give to anyone in need. There are other cultures that also have the same type of ceremonies as well. The end. Thank you so much for reading this book with me today. First Laugh, Welcome Baby. I enjoyed it a lot. Please like and subscribe so you know when I'm going to read my next story. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to So'o Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called I Love You, Mommy. This book is written by Jillian Harker and illustrated by Kristina Stephenson. I look forward to reading this book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time. I love you, Mommy. Watch me, Mommy, called Little Bear. I'm going fishing. Wait a minute, replied Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. But Little Bear was already running down to the river. Wow, he's running fast. Mommy Bear ran too. She saw Little Bear jump onto a rock. She saw Little Bear reach out his paw to catch a fish. Then Little Bear began to teeter and totter. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Splash! This doesn't feel so good, thought Little Bear. Good try, smiled Mommy Bear. But you watch me now, Little Bear. I'll show you how to swim before you go fishing again. Little Bear watched Mommy Bear paddle all around. You turn now, Little Bear, she said. Little Bear did exactly what Mommy Bear had done. This feels good, thought Little Bear. I love Mommy. She's teaching him how to swim. Look at me, Mommy, called Little Bear. I'm going to pick those fruits. Just a minute, replied Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. But Little Bear was already climbing the tree. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Mommy Bear saw Little Bear run along a branch. She saw Little Bear reach out his paw to pick a juicy fruit. Then Little Bear began to wibble and wobble. Oh, crash! This doesn't feel like fun, thought Little Bear. He fell down. Not bad, said Mommy Bear. But you look at me now, Little Bear. I'll show you how to climb properly before you go fruit picking again. Little Bear watched how Mommy Bear balanced as she climbed. Your turn now, Little Bear, she said. Little Bear did what Mommy Bear had done. This tastes good, thought Little Bear. I love Mommy. Mommy is teaching Little Bear how to climb. Look, Mommy, smiled Little Bear. All the other cubs are playing. I'm going to play too. Wait a minute, please, said Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. Little Bear stopped and turned. Tell me, he said. Be gentle when you play, said Mommy Bear. Look, like this? Mommy Bear reached out her paws. She wrapped her arms around Little Bear. She rolled Little Bear over and over on the ground. I love Mommy, thought Little Bear. Then he ran off to play. He did just what Mommy Bear had done, and it felt like fun. He was being gentle and safe. Little Bear was very tired when he got home, but there was something he wanted to say. I wanted to tell you, said Little Bear. What? Asked Mommy Bear. I love you, but Little Bear didn't finish. Mommy Bear kissed Little Bear's sleepy head. I love you too, she said. I love you, Mommy. The end. Thank you so much for reading this book with me today. Please like and subscribe so you know when I'm going to read my next story. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to So'o Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called I Will Carry You. This book is written by Colleen Farwell, who was born and raised in the Crow Nation, and illustrated by Eleanor Grosh. I look forward to reading this book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time. I Will Carry You. This is an amazing book about a mother and her daughter. Look how beautiful. Mommy, will you carry me when we go out to play and tell me just one story as we walk along the way? Little one, I will carry you so gently on my hip. I will hold you a little tighter should you begin to slip. Mommy's holding her daughter. So put your head against my shoulder. Hear these words I say. This is a story of how I will carry you on this and every day. Before you were born, I carried you. Deep inside you came to be. Your arms, your legs, your heart, your eyes that would soon see. Mommy has her in her belly. When you came into this world, I carried you in my arms. You were much too small for walking. I kept you safe from harm. She's a little baby. As a little baby, you grew so very fast. I carried you upon my shoulders just to hear you laugh. I bet she has a cute little laugh. Today you're getting bigger. I carry you on my hip. I hold you a little tighter when you begin to slip. There's a mommy holding her daughter, and her daughter holding her baby doll. Soon you will be older. I'll carry your hand in mine. I'll walk you to the bus. I'll stand with you in line. Mommy is walking her daughter to the school bus so she can go to school. When you're even older and think that I don't understand, then I will carry you against my shoulder. I'll be your biggest fan. It's beautiful. And someday when you're all grown up and you can't stay to play, then I will carry you inside my heart, even when you're far away. That's an amazing book. Thank you so much for reading this book with me today. Please like and subscribe so you will know when I'm going to read my next story. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to So'o Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called On Mother's Lap by Anne Herbert Scott, illustrated by Glo Coulson. I look forward to reading this book. Now let's get ready for story time. On Mother's Lap. Michael was sitting on his mother's lap. Back and forth, back and forth, they rocked. "Let's get Dolly," said Michael. He's standing on top of a little stool so he can get Dolly. Soon Michael and Dolly were on Mother's lap. Back and forth, they rocked. "Boat needs me," said Michael. "I'll bring Boat." Michael climbed back on Mother's lap with Boat on one side and Dolly on the other. Back and forth, they rocked. "I want my reindeer blanket," said Michael. Look at his reindeer blanket and his little puppy. Carefully, Michael tucked his reindeer blanket around Boat and Dolly. Back and forth, they all rocked on Mother's lap. "Puppy wants to come too," said Michael. So he went to pick up his puppy. Michael and Boat and Dolly and Puppy all cuddled beneath the reindeer blanket on Mother's lap. Back and forth, they rocked. That's a lot of stuff, huh? "I hear Baby crying," said Mother. "She'd like to rock too." "There isn't room," said Michael. "Let's see," said Mother. Michael and Baby both snuggled close to Mother. Boat and Dolly and Puppy were in Michael's arms, the reindeer blanket wrapped around them all. Back and forth, they rocked. "It feels good," said Michael. His mother gave him a squeeze. "You know, it's a funny thing," she whispered, "but there is always room on Mother's lap." The end. Thank you for reading On Mother's Lap with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe so you won't miss any other stories. Bye. Welcome to Soul Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called I Sang You Down from the Stars. This book is written by Tasha Spillett Sumner, who is a Navajo and of Trinidadian descent, and illustrated by Michaela Goad, who is a member of the Tlingit and Haida tribes. I look forward to reading this book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time. I Sang You Down from the Stars. I loved you before I met you. Before I held you in my arms, I sang you down from the stars. As I searched for your eyes in the sky, I saw a shooting star. I followed it to a fluffy white eagle plume. I held on to it, the first gift in a bundle that will be yours. Summer was fading into fall on the day I found out that you had chosen to make my body your first home. Together, we went to gather cedar and sage, medicines that will keep our spirits strong through the winter. When you are old enough, I will teach you how to use them. Into your bundle they go. As a north wind blew, you grew bigger and stronger. Waiting for you taught me about patience and love. With care in my hands, I sewed your first star blanket. With each stitch, I whispered a prayer for you and thought about wrapping you up warm and safe, just like you are now in my belly. Into your bundle it goes. As the ice began to melt, we visited the river. When our people travel the waterways, the song of the rushing rapids calls us home. I picked up a small stone for you so that you always remember you belong to this place. Into your bundle it goes. You arrived in the spring with the waters that come when the ice breaks and the rivers flow again. For the first time after our long wait, I looked down at you and found stars in your eyes. Our hearts danced together. I honored your journey from the sky by passing on the gifts I had gathered for you. This, my baby, is your sacred medicine bundle. First, I wrapped you in your star blanket and held you close to me. The fluffy plume I found when I followed the shooting star is a reminder that there is beauty all around us. We just have to look and see. Oh, he's so cute. Medicine of cedar and sage are for you to keep your spirit strong. When you hold this stone from the river, remember that the land carries stories, and so do you. Family and friends come from near and far to welcome you. One by one, they held you and greeted you. You brought them so much love and joy. I saw that you, my baby, are also a sacred bundle. You are my baby bundle. As I held you close, I whispered in your ear, I loved you before I met you. Before I held you in my arms, I sang you down from the stars. Thank you so much for reading this beautiful book with me about a mother's love for her baby. To listen to more stories that I read, please like and subscribe, and you will be notified of when I upload my next story. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.